Hello, this is Cody, and I'm going to demo something I wrote called django-template-repl. Django-template-repl is a REPL for the Django template language. REPL stands for read, eval, print loop. So this is basically a shell or a console to allow you to have access to the template language. So we're just going to start it up real fast using the management command. Manage.py template shell gives you this nice little shell here. Just an example, I'll just give it some basic text in an if statement, and you can see that that printed out right there. So there's a few different ways you can add context as well. So if we say, for example, --URL admin, then we actually get context from the admin login page shoved into our template REPL here, so um, we can get the request path, for example. And as you can see, there is tab completion. So for variable names and for tag names and for filters, we have this completion. So we'll just complete a filter, say upper, and if equal. You see, you can kind of drill down and do some nice completion stuff. Another way you can add context to your shell, besides passing it a URL, is you can give it context explicitly as a string. So we'll say foo is foo in uppercase. And it actually evals the template context there and gives you access right there for foo. So there's two ways to give it context. You can see there's also two ways to invoke the shell. Besides this management command, there's also a template tag. So if we go to our text editor and load REPL, which is the library, and start the REPL template tag there, load our page. Actually, we got to start run server here. Load our page, and you can see that what I've got here is a really basic generic view pointing to the direct to template generic view, giving it two pieces of context and loading this template. When I try to load the page, it actually drops a shell right over there next to my run server so that I can access that title, for example, from within my page. So that's one way to get in there. Another cool thing is that both the management command and the template tag have the ability to load up PDB, the Python debugger, or IPDB, right there, the same way that you would load the template shell. So if we give it a second argument of PDB and refresh the page, then we actually have all those variables we were looking at earlier in the template shell, but now in PDB. So in addition to that management command, or in addition to the that template tag I was showing you, we'll go ahead. Well, actually, we'll load the URL admin and give it --PDB as an argument, and now request path is right here. So you can see we're using the same tools I was showing you for capturing context in the template shell, but for PDB now. So I think these debugging tools are really cool. You know, I feel like REPLs are some of the greatest debugging tools available for languages. So I hope you'll find this useful in doing debugging in your template tags, and I hope you find this useful. Thank you.